and I want to hear to the world. We have Dr. Luis, the speaker for Straumann, and we have Dr. AD, the speaker for Nobel. So how big is this?
I think it's the opportunity to create, I don't know, maybe a new technique to represent all the work we are doing.
I want to talk about, guys, there's a lot of questions around implantology. A lot of questions, a lot of myths, a lot of this, a lot of that.
We always go to the laboratory to check everything, like to design the prosthesis. Okay, you know what? The soft tissues are like thin. Okay, make this. Or you know what? The soft tissues are thick. Doing this way.
Once again, we're talking about Straumann and we're talking about Nobel. So what's the difference between Nobel and Straumann? Straumann and Nobel.
Thank you, Frank.
Don't forget to
Subscribe, supremedental.
questions.
Question us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Question me.
Question, yeah.
Ask for receipts. The first Zygomatic implant for the company of Straumann in Mexico's history.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. We cannot be friends anymore. We're not.
You're
different
Nobel
side.
and I am Straumann.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
We were never friends.
Yeah, that would be a good clip, babe.
Welcome back to Supreme Dental Podcast Studio. You can be anywhere else.
Estos son podcasts, no chingaderas.
You can be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us.
The level of mastery you have on dental work is extraordinary.
Do your research. Perfect.
This is the podcast.
Welcome back to Supreme Dental Podcast Studio. You can be anywhere else in the world right now, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, this podcast was meant for you, our patients. My wife and I are the owners of Supreme Dental Clinic, and listen, we're on Apple Podcast and we're on Spotify. Don't forget, there's other episodes that you can click on of different terms, from veneers to crowns to implants to, why does JT like NFL teams that never win? You can click on those and you'll be able to rewatch those and get informed. And today we got our implantologist team here with us. We have Dr. Luis. How you doing, Luis?
I'm good, Frank. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your invitation.
And we have Mr. Adolfo. How you doing, Mr. Adolfo?
Hello, I'm doing very, very great. There is a beautiful day today.
Beautiful day.
Yes.
Dr. AD. Positive.
Positive.
So I want to talk about, guys, there's a lot of questions around implantology. A lot of questions, a lot of myths, a lot of this, a lot of that. And obviously here at Supreme Dental Podcast, we like to talk about things. What's right, what's wrong, what's true, what's not true. And we want to take a moment here to talk about, we ask you guys some questions on what do you think are some things that our patients would really love to know about implants. Who wants to start?
I can start with that thing.
Ooh.
Most of the time, the people are asking about what is the best kind of implant for me. Well, that's depend of different things. For example, sometimes we have a small anatomy. Sometimes we have a very soft bone, very soft bone. That way, we need to find the correct implant for, I don't know, this type of bone. Sometimes we need to use a long implant, and other times a small implant, depend of the case. And Supreme Dental, we have a lot of options for that. We have a Straumann implant, we have Nobel implant, we have a pterygoid implant, we have a Zygomatic implant. Every implant for every special case. But we are ready to help. Okay. Another question is, doctor, is painful?
Is it going to hurt?
It's a popular question.
That's a very important question.
It's a popular question, honestly. Well, most of the time, we are doing that procedure under IV sedation. For example, when we need to do any all-on-4 or all-on-6 with pterygoid implant, another complicated procedure, my first option is to do the process under IV sedation. When it's, for example, only one implant, two implants, well, what's the painful part? Just the shot. When we need to numb. Is a complicated part.
And
after
distraction
that,
sometimes. Yeah.
yes, sometimes. After that, everything, it's okay. Everything, it's super quiet, super relaxed. It's not painful.
It's not really painful.
No. Yeah.
You know, when we are doing implants on the bottom,
Yeah.
if you don't have like your tooth, if your tooth is gone already,
Yeah.
so we don't need to numb the bone. We just numb the gums. So the bone is not really painful.
Oh yeah.
Trust is everything. To anyone that's listening, I would say that for someone to gift something to you like that, I haven't papered any of it. To gift that, and then I came over in trust. I wasn't looking for a free ride. I told her, I said, I don't want to ever have dentures.
Hey, if you like what you just seen right now, click on the link above to continue watching. Let's go to our original broadcast. All right, so get back to me on that one. So
Yes.
you guys numb the bone and also numb the gum?
Yes.
So, see, not a lot of people know about this. So talk to me a little bit about that. What's the difference?
Yes. In the bottom jaw, the bone is very dense.
Okay.
So we cannot numb the bone just by placing anesthesia over the gum. If we do it, I'm just gonna numb the gum, but not the bone. If we want to numb the bone, we have to go very, very at the back, where the nerve is coming like inside of the bone.
Okay. Where the nerve passes through?
Yes, and numb everything, the half of your jaw. But if I just want to numb the gums, I just place anesthesia right.
What about on the upper portion? Is it the same thing on the upper or no?
It's different in the upper. Why? Because the bone is not very dense. So the bone density is very low. So it has a lot of holes, micro holes. And the anesthesia goes through the bone with any problem by just placing the anesthesia above the gums.
So the top bone is kind of like cheese. It has like little holes on it.
Yeah.
Did you know about this?
And well, it's very important if people at home has any question, drops in the comments. That way we know what to speak, what's the best topic for you. So if you're like, okay, I have this question and we are going to answer in the next podcast or on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, but we are going to be answering questions.
Yeah, very, very important what Dr. Adolfo's saying is that if you're back at home, very important that you put your questions on either Facebook, Instagram, you put it on our YouTube channel, whatever you guys post there, whatever questions you guys have. Dr. Adolfo just answered right now at the bottom portion of your mouth. You could either numb the bone or you can numb the gum. And on the top portion, you don't need that option. Yeah. So it's there's a lot of things that patients don't know. That anything you would love to know, ask us. We'll be like your Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be Supreme Podcast PT. And we'll be able to answer all your questions.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things that I really like about Nobel and Straumann.
Yeah.
So who's Nobel and who's Straumann? Nobel has been around, and I don't want to lie to you, but I think they've been around for over 72 years. And now I know that Straumann has been around for over 65 years. I believe Nobel was before Straumann, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But I believe that Nobel was around before. It was created before it was with Straumann. Now, depends when you Chat GPT it.
Yeah.
They will tell you Straumann's number one or Nobel Biocare's number one. Nobel Biocare's number one or Straumann's number one.
Yeah.
I believe they're both from Switzerland. They're both, to me, the best implant that there is.
I think they start together
If-
a long time ago.
If I'm not mistaken, Nobel started before Straumann.
Before Straumann, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is that these are the number one, number two, depending when you ask, the best implants in the world.
Yes.
So once again, we're talking about Straumann and we're talking about Nobel. So what's the difference between Nobel and Straumann? Straumann and Nobel. Well, we know that they're both from Switzerland. We know that they're both the best company. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, depending when you ask ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, it's depending when you ask them, it will tell you, well, one of them, Nobel's number one, Straumann's number one. They both done the best research. They both have the best technology. Straumann has the Pro Arch. Nobel has the All-on-4, which is with Paulo Malo, which is, I mean, the dad of the All-on-4, you know? And so they're great companies, you know? And who do you go for? There's different dental clinics that actually really marry to one brand. But it has not been seen in history that you have both brands. A lot of people actually have both brands in their clinic, but they don't have a speaker from each company in the clinic. And I want to hear to the world, we have Dr. Luis, the speaker for Straumann, and we have Dr. A.D., the speaker for Nobel. So how big is this? Under one roof, we have the two best companies in implants in the world. What does that mean to you as a patient? Easy. We're going to pick what's the best solution for you from one of these two best companies in the world. A lot of places say, we have the best technology. We have the best implants. I could tell you 100%, we actually do have the best implants here, and we're going to choose what's best for you. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank.
For being speakers of these companies. This is monumental. This is... You know, I think that it's like if you're a basketball player and then Jordan tells you, hey, you want to be part of my brand.
Oh, my God, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that type of...
It's a super challenge.
It's a super challenge. It's super... It's huge. You know, it's something that's huge. And I think you guys are going to represent just fine. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited because you, Straumann, you're going to go up there. So a lot of our patients ask us, well, Frank, well, they don't ask me because I'm not answering the phones, but they ask our agents, hey, so how do I know, this is my patient voice.
Okay.
How do I know if you guys are the best for my case? How do I know if the doctor that's doing this is better? All the dentists are the same. That's what some of the patients say.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay.
This is the response. Well, it happens to be that the two best companies in the world, which is Nobel Biocare and Straumann, do your research, because they are. We have speakers for both. So let me ask you a question, Mr. Patient. Who do you want working on your mouth? The dentist who is going to these conventions and getting taught? Or do you want the dentist who's the teacher of these conventions and is teaching the class? And we got the teachers right here. So welcome to Luis, Mr. Straumann speaker, and Mr. Nobel speaker, man. So what does this mean to you guys as a dentist? Because I know you guys went to dental school, and then you guys became implantologists, and you guys knew about Straumann. You guys knew about Nobel Biocare.
Yes.
And now you guys get to represent them. What does this mean to you?
Well,
It's a challenge for sure.
It's a challenge for sure, yeah.
But
it's a super big opportunity for us to learn more now about the
Other
teachers,
things.
about the teachers, for example.
How to teach someone else, how to speak
yeah.
in front of, 30 person, 100 person.
100%, yeah, a lot of
1,000.
people.
So
Being
now
recorded.
is no one patient at the front.
Now we are speaking in front of, 30,000. But it's not. It's kind of different, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. And the thing is that you're not just representing Supreme, which you're going to represent Supreme. You're not just representing a country. You're representing one of the top brands in the world.
On the world,
Yes.
So think about this, guys. Back in the day when you guys were growing up, when you guys were 15, 18, 19, 20, you guys were in dental school when you were 18, 19, 20. And you guys used to read these books, right?
Yeah, right.
And you guys were reading about these dentists, right? I don't know what dentist you guys... Tell me a dentist that you used to read when you were back in
Brandemark.
Brandemark. What about you?
Mitrani.
So these Mitrani and Brandemark.
It's the founder, if I'm not wrong, or
Okay.
the guy who do the first implant in Nobel.
Where is he from?
Nobel.
Good question.
You don't know where he's from, but he's not from Mexico, right?
No.
No.
Where's your guy from?
From I think it's Mexico. Yeah, he's from Mexico. Yeah,
The guy, the one that you follow?
he's working in Mexico City.
Okay,
He's
cool.
working with veneers, crowns, restoration.
That's great, but what
He's
about
the best.
implants?
No,
When you were an implantologist,
implantologist.
yeah, when you were already an implantologist, who were you following?
Dan Holtzclaw
Dan
was
Holtzclaw,
my best.
your guy. He
He's
was
my
like-
best,
and
yeah.
he's from the United States.
Yeah, he's from the United States. for
And your
sure.
guy is from, you don't know, but he
but from Nobel. He
represents
performed-
Nobel.
Yeah, he performed the first Nobel implant, the external connection.
Okay.
We can later on.
Yeah.
And you guys were from Mexico.
Yeah.
Where do you go to school to an implantologist?
In Mexico,
But where?
in Mexicali.
Mexicali, in
Yes.
Baja California. And you?
San Luis Potosí, Mexico.
In Sonora.
San Luis Potosí.
San Luis Potosí.
Yeah.
Okay. So San Luis Potosí, Baja California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys didn't know each other.
No.
You guys were reading books. You guys were implantologists, studying to be implantologists.
Yeah.
And now you guys are speakers for some of the largest companies in the world, the
Yeah.
most prestigious companies in the world.
Yep.
Do you understand the impact that this does? Because now this is what I've told people before. And I know it's sometimes a little bit hard to understand, but maybe in the future, there's going to be a little Adolfo, a little Luis, reading a book about Dr.
yeah.
Luis, reading a book
Absolutely.
about Dr. Adolfo. Because now you guys become those heroes from Mexico. You guys become those people that they could follow. You no longer have to follow somebody from the U.S. You no longer have to follow somebody from Brazil, from Spain, from anywhere else. You guys actually now, because I met a lot of people say, oh, but those guys are somewhere else. But you guys are here.
Here.
You guys went to school here. You guys are making history here. And that's huge. So you guys opened that gateway.
Yep.
If you guys did it, other people from Mexico can also do it.
For sure.
And this also brings a big deal to me because it's like, this is a shock to the world to see that Mexico has, everybody knows Mexico has a lot of talent when it comes to medical.
Yes.
But this is, people are knowing around the world, hey, this is worldwide what they're doing. This is shocking to a lot of people. And this is obviously making history in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Having speakers from the two major companies in the world under the same roof for our patients. Whatever the best solution is,
yes.
it's for our patients.
Yeah.
But more importantly than anything is Mexico has the talent. And people, like I said, kids in the future are going to look up to
Yeah.
you guys when they're going to become dentists. And our patients get to see that Mexico is not the second option of, well, I don't want to pay this much. I couldn't afford this much. Now I have to come to Mexico. Now it's going to be, I want to go to Mexico because they know what they're doing. Because if we're making history and we're making noise around the world,
Yeah.
I mean, this is where the mic would normally drop, you know?
Yeah.
So
Now
has it synced in? How do you guys feel?
is the time to represent our work. Our work. For example, we are creating a digital smiles on the software. We are doing a very quick process for the patients. I think it's the opportunity to create, I don't know, maybe a new technique to represent all the work we are doing. It's the time to show the big surgeries we are doing. It's the time to represent Supreme, the work of Supremedental, because I think it's one of the best work in Mexico. I think Supreme is the top. Is the top in Mexico.
Actually, we had Kite Saito here.
Yep.
Remember, we had Kite Saito here?
Yeah.
And he said that when he came to Mexico, that he was not expecting that type of lab. He was not expecting this type of technology from Mexico. He said, no disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was flying down here, I say, well, I'll see how it is. You know, it's
Yeah.
not going to be like in the U.S. And he's like, I could say that I've been to some of the best labs in the world, and yours is in the top 3.
Yes.
And we're just getting started. So it's very exciting. And talking about that and going into that, I'm gonna talk about some news real quick. I don't know if you want to get on this side. Oh, I'm gonna talk to this camera right here. So this right here, this right here, this guy right here, This, guys, what is this? It's this Zygomatic implant, right? But this happens to be the first Zygomatic implant for the company of Straumann in Mexico's history. So one more time. In the history of Mexico, how many people are in there in Mexico? 141 million? 140 million people?
Maybe, yeah.
We have the first Zygomatic implant in Mexico for Straumann. And Dr. Luis is going to represent
Yeah.
supremedental.
Wow.
He's going to represent Mexico.
Yeah.
And he's going to represent... I mean, this is what we're talking about. This is where we make history. This is where you make history. This is where all... You know, it says that champions don't become champions in the ring. They're just recognized there. This is the recognition of the hard work. When a company of this stature, of this volume says, hey, this is a big deal, and we want you guys to do it, and we want Dr. Luis to do it. So congratulations,
Thank you,
Luis.
thank you, Frank. Thank you.
On the
and
first, we'll be doing a reel on these. We'll be doing a reel on this implant right here, coming soon. And I am so excited to be able
Me
to.
too. It will be
able to do
amazing.
this.
It will be amazing. I am sure. I am sure, Frank.
Congratulations again, Dr.
Thank you, sir.
Luis.
Thank you.
So I'm like I said, guys, I don't know how many times I said I'm excited in this podcast. And you know why I've said it? Because I am excited.
Every
Yes.
podcast. Yeah.
Every podcast I'm excited, but
We have a different thing.
having two of the speakers from the two best companies in the world. Not my opinion, not like, well, that's your opinion, Frank. Because when you cross to Mexico, best tacos in town, best candies in town, best doctors in.
best.
We have the best technology. Would you have scanners? No, we don't. We don't believe in photogrammetry. We give away free tortillas. That's not the best technology. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. But having the two best companies in the world under the same roof for implants and speakers of them, that's not an opinion. That's a fact.
Yes.
That shows receipts. We talked about a while back. We talked about Candace Owens. You know, Candace Owens. Shout out to Candace Owens. We talked about her showing receipts. Well, this is showing receipts. We have the two number one implant companies in the world under one roof for the first time in Mexico's history. And I haven't found a clinic in the United States who has these two speakers for the best company. We have the first Zygomatic implant in Mexico's history. Here's the receipts. You know, I'm not lying. This is not my opinion. And like I said, this is what Candace Owens does, is that she shows the receipts or recordings on some situations. And it is what it is. And I love that. We're showing our receipts. We're not saying, we got the best this, we got the best that. I don't care about opinions. Opinions are awesome. Let's give them. Why not?
Yeah.
But facts? You can't lie on facts. Facts are there. So shout out to Candace Owens on that. I'm learning a little bit by day. I watch some of her podcasts. My wife always tells me all the time. And I love it because it's being real. And you got to be real because this world is becoming really fake. So let's get real, guys. And let's get real here at supremedental. Like I said, guys, I'm absolutely... like I said, it's really rare for me to be really excited about something.
Yeah.
The application's coming out. Our application's coming.
Oh yeah, the app is coming.
Our application. And our application, guys, I've seen some previews of it. It's insane. Being able to take a picture and show you your AI-generated smile in less than 8 seconds. Wow. But not like some chiclets, like no. It's something that goes off of
Checking the middle line.
Measurements.
just like we would here at the clinic.
Important parameters, yeah.
And this thing is going to do it. And it's also going to do the major things of an application would want to do. People get lost here in Mexico. Well, now with satellite navigation. Ooh, what's that? Well, people, have so many questions that you guys don't answer. Well, there's a ChatGPT that's going to be just for us. That's going to answer around our culture and around how we know things. Everything there is to know that you have questions on. Yeah. Well, what if we have some questions? Well, there's going to be a forum open for that too. Well, what if there's this or what if there's that? Well, you know what we're working on to make history there too. And and we're very happy for you guys to be here. George, you know, we're going to be part of a kickoff meeting that we're having too. George, there's not one time he always goes into the office and he says, hey man, what else are we doing? What else are we doing? What else? He's told me, this is what I like about you guys, is that we're always pushing for something different. We're not always doing the same thing, because then it becomes boring. Because sometimes people think medical is boring.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, we are having fun every day at the office.
He got a MacBook Pro, and we'll put the video. We'll put a video of him with his MacBook Pro, and he's like, hey, you guys keep on studying. You can get one of these.
Yeah.
And you know, and you don't know how to use the MacBook Pro.
No, honestly, no, it's my first time.
Actually,
Doesn't either.
Yeah.
you're just getting better with the microphone, because you're normally over here. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So you're just barely getting better with the microphone. So
Yeah.
you're good at what you do for dental. You're great at
Now
what
I
you
can
do.
move the microphone. Yeah.
You're getting better. He's like, it moves. It moves.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. But you guys are gonna have to do PowerPoints. You guys are gonna presentate. So
Yeah.
when somebody asks us, are you guys capable of doing an all-in-4? I feel that it's just because we're in Mexico that they ask us that question. You know,
Yes.
would you ask this question to a clinic that's gotten you know, one of the outlets online, I think USA Today or who was, that named us the best 2025, the best full arch clinic in Mexico? Would you ask a clinic if they were named the best full arch clinic in their country, if they know how to do all-in-4s? But I think it's because we're in Mexico. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why we push not just to be as good, but we gotta be better. And maybe we're not the best in the world yet, but we're gonna keep on working day by day
To find
and
it
to find what's best for our patients,
for patient. Yeah.
the best solution. If it's through AI, if it's through your hands, if it's through both of them,
Yeah.
why not?
Yep.
Why not?
We need to mix everything.
Frank, the all-in-4 treatment depends of two different things: the surgery time and the prosthesis time. We are doing wonderful surgeries with the best techniques on the world: Zygomatic, pterygoid implant, transnasal implant. Because we were learning with the best doctors. And
Yes.
the second part, the prosthesis. We are using the best technology, photogrammetry, the scanners.
3D scanner.
We have the lab with the best machines on the world.
There.
We are covering all the process.
Yeah, that's
The
very
surgery
important.
and the prosthesis. I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's very important because our milling machines,
Yeah.
they are very accurate.
For sure,
Because-
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because when we have, I don't know, any problem in our lab, and we have to send something to another lab, we saw a huge difference. They don't fit the same. They are not as precise
Yes.
as our milling machine. That's a very good point.
Actually, the milling machine can get any problem. It's
Yeah,
very
'cause
important.
they're machines.
The calibration every time. I don't know honestly, but it's very important.
That's neat.
Yeah, every week, every 2 weeks.
Well,
Something need to happen.
David does the calibration.
But not here. But not here. It's,
But weekly, David makes sure that all the maintenance is done on the machines. But some of these are they calibrate by themselves.
Yeah.
See, because it's a big investment.
yes.
So having the best milling machines is not easy. It's not cheap, you know. So not every lab wants to do it
No.
because
yeah.
not every dental clinic wants to pay that lab for that work
Yeah.
at what they're going to sell it for. So that's where it goes back to, you can have great surgeons working on your mouth,
Yep.
but then when it comes to the prosthesis might not be that good.
Yeah.
It's like having a Ferrari with bad tires. The tire's going to pop. Your Ferrari's going to flip.
Yep.
Is it your Ferrari's fault? No, your tire sucked.
Yeah.
Is it your prosthesis fault? Is it your implant's fault? No, it's the prosthesis. And now you put in danger your implants and your surgery
And your investment.
and your investment for the patients and for the doctors. The patients look at the doctors and be like, my prosthesis broke. You suck. But it's not the doctor's fault. It's probably the lab's fault.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And because a good lab will tell the doctor, this is not going to work. Like our lab will tell you, hey, this is not going to work.
Yeah.
Retake the scan, or how do we go about?
Yeah.
Or let's change some of the things, the parameters.
Yeah.
A lot of labs around are order takers. They'll just do it. and the doctors will just do it. But then that's where the Chinese work comes in. Nothing against China, but there's some better materials out there that can be better for patients to work on. You want the best doctors, the best solutions, and also the best work that sits on top of that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another advantage that we have, having the laboratory just next door, because we
Next
can
door.
call. Okay,
In the
David.
same room. In the same room. Yeah.
Yes, just next door. Okay, David, come and look at this. Okay, in David or Chiquis.
We call him Chiquis, which is small,
or something.
like tiny, but he's like 6'3" or something.
Yes. So I call David. Okay, look at this. Look at the fit. Okay, I know what I have to change for the next time. There is another opportunity that the other laboratories doesn't have because they are far away and they don't know what happened with their prosthesis. Okay, I sent it and the doctor didn't say anything. So I think it's good. So we have a good communication
Yep.
with the laboratory the whole time.
They were they were recommending, for example, doctor, can you change the kind of the abutment? Can you change for another angulation?
The angulation,
The
yes.
angulation? Yeah, well, we can do it. Why not? It's because I was checking on the software. We have a small problem. Change that, please. We can do it because everything is super close.
And we always are in the lab. I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
We always go to the laboratory to check everything, like to design the prosthesis. Okay, you know what? The soft tissues are like thin. Okay, make this. Or you know what? The soft tissues are thick. Doing this way.
But you know what's very important also, guys, is the communication
Yeah.
you guys have with the lab. Because if the lab is an order taker, it's like if a patient comes in and says, I need 3 implants. I need one here, and one here. And you say, okay, let's do it. Because we have patients that come in and tell us, hey, this is what I want. And they haven't even done a CAT scan. And they don't even want to take a CAT scan.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's some doctors that say, well, I'll just take some normal x-rays and let's do it. Well, no, that's not what you went to school for. Actually, that's negligence. Get the heck out of there, That's a red flag. You guys have to take a CAT scan and say, well, you know what? Maybe that's not the great, or maybe the tooth right next to it actually is the one that's giving you that problem before we extract. Or maybe this, or maybe that. But you guys are transparent with the patient. Now, you guys got to be transparent to the lab, but the lab also has to be transparent to you.
Yeah.
A lot of labs are scared of telling the doctor, hey man, your angulation on your abutments, your multi-units
Look
are not
wrong.
in the right way. So it's going to give the prosthesis more of a, not a passive fit, and it
Yeah.
might break in the near future.
Yeah.
Because then the doctor's going to be like, who are you? You're just a lab technician. I'm the dentist. Well, just as important as the rim is the tire, just as important. So yeah, no, it's both of them working together. That's what makes dental work be great. That's what makes that be great is that, and you guys have such an amazing communication with each other. So real quick about communication. So we're talking about communication. I was just listening to one of the Brad Lee's podcasts, which we're going to be on the Brad Lee podcast sometime in April on Dropping Bombs. And very, very important that I was seeing it with PBD, and they were talking about so many different things. And what I loved about it was I really like the way that you can tell when someone's fake, right? PBD, to me, unless he's great at having like a poker face, which with business that comes with, but he's really, really transparent. You could tell when he's telling you something, and I love his honesty. Bradley, same thing.
Oh.
If he doesn't like you, I think I could see it in his face. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
and I love that. I love that because, people are scared of the truth. I love the truth. Does the truth hurt? Absolutely.
Sometimes the truth is
it
hard.
hurts. It sucks.
hurts, yeah.
It's gonna suck.
Yes.
And when someone tells you you're doing this wrong, or I don't think this is right, or I would do this better, and you get offended, it's okay. You get emotional, but hey, you move on. You got to become better. These guys have done it. These guys have fought those wars. Learn or make those mistakes that they did and take time to
Or fix that.
or you got to fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to fix it. So, and shout out to PBD, Valuetainment, Bradley, Dropping Bombs. See you soon. And I love what they're doing, for the same reason that it's very transparent. That's why I hear them going back and forth, Vinny going, Tom. When Tom speaks, it's just like clarity. When Vinny speaks, yeah, sometimes he raises his voice. He's emotional. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I get emotional sometimes. You get emotional sometimes. You get emotional sometimes. Well, he's normally always happy. That kind of scares the crap out
Oh
of
my
me
God!
sometimes.
Yeah. You're scared.
Yeah, I'm pretty scary.
I'm
but,
pretty scary,
But he's
yeah.
always smiling too, so that's like,
Oh,
we better get some security guards here.
Frank, be careful with
With this guy, yeah.
him.
But for example, there's been some times where,
Serious.
or there's been some patients that brought a tear to your face.
Yeah.
There's been some times when I seen your tears coming down your face because this case has been just amazing and you went through it. You're transparent. That's who you are, and Vinny, that's the same way he is. He wears his emotions on his voice, on his face. Tom, PBD, even Adam. Adam is the kind of guy who's talking and people don't like what he's saying, but he doesn't care what people are saying because that's what he believes in. And I'm perfectly fine with that. So shout out to those guys. I love what they're doing. And I learn from them day by day. I learn from everybody that, we can learn from everybody. And you just got to be open to it.
Yep.
And I learn from you guys all the time too.
We learn a lot.
I am
from you.
learning about you.
I learn from all of them. I haven't learned yet from Tejas that much, but I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's it's hard to learn from Tejas.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
but
I wanna keep his
but
secret.
he was telling me about cameras.
What I can
Guys.
learn about yes. What?
He knows so much about cameras.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about. It's like he's talking a different language.
Yep.
He's like, well, there's a Canon R6 Mark II.
Zero,
and then
0.5.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to do vertical, horizontal. I know what that means, but for this, for that. I think up to like 35 minutes ago, I didn't know what that meant. I've been working with them for like 3 years. I just normally say, hey, bro, whatever's best. You do whatever's best. And it's worked out, it's like, but I think sometimes, and for patients out there, sometimes you just got to really rely on and listen to what your doctors are saying. Make it make sense to you. They got to make it make sense to you because it's your mouth and it's your health and it's your money. Let them show you their technology. Let them show you the x-rays. Let them show you the situation. It's their job to make it make sense to you also. Because it's not like, well, this is the way it is because I'm the doctor. Now, if you want something to be done that there's no way it can be done, well, you got to understand that even though you researched it on ChatGPT, you're not a doctor, believe it or not. And the situation on ChatGPT might be different than what's going on in your mouth. But it's okay to question. It's okay to be like, I don't like the way this looks, doctor. Not just, well, I guess this is the way it is. You said it on one of the podcasts. Just a lot of people say, well, a lot of doctors have said, well, there's functionality and then there's aesthetics. If this is going to be very aesthetic, it's not going to be functional. And it's going to be very functional, it's not going to be aesthetic. Well, why can't it be both?
It needs to be both.
It needs to be both. If you're a good doctor, it needs to be both. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to take your time and you're going to do the planification, that's what planification's all about. It's not like, well, we're going to go in there and extract your teeth, Timmy, and we're going to see how it goes. Think about now, let's talk about heart surgery. John, we're going to go in there and we're going to do surgery on Martha, and we're just going to go in there and we're going to wing it. What? You're going to do what? You want somebody that goes in there, hey, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And if we experience this, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And we have this anesthesiologist here, and we have this, and we're ready, we got you. Things can still go wrong. But we got to control the controllables.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about you guys. You guys are very technical. Like I've said, there's people that are born dentists, and there's people that they become dentists. I think you guys are both born dentists. Just like I think JT is born to do what he does, which is, photography, videography, media, going for really bad soccer teams and really bad football teams. That's his decision, but besides that, I think he's taking really good choices, and so it's we just got to really focus on what we know how to do, and we just got to get better. We just got to get better, and I love that. So, guys, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for the invitation.
Thank you, Frank.
Don't forget to
Subscribe, Supremedental.
questions.
Question us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Question me.
Questions, yeah.
Ask for receipts. Do it. I love it.
Yep.
And if
I love
they,
it, brother.
If they want any topic for the next podcast, I mean,
Go for it.
yeah,
Ask us.
Yeah.
Ask us. Ask us. We're your
Ask us, please.
podcast, Supreme Podcast PT. and you just ask us away. And once again, Luis, Dr. AD,
We cannot be friends anymore.
congratulations.
No more.
We got the
You're-
green squad and we got the red squad.
Red, yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. We cannot be friends anymore.
Anymore.
We're not.
You are
different
Nobel
sides.
and I am Straumann.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
We were never friends.
Yeah, that would be a good clickbait. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna fight with you. Thank you.
But yeah, hey, you know what? I'm very, very excited. We're gonna do what's best, like we've always done, but now with the best companies in the world. Being recognized to be with the best companies in the world is so much for the brand itself because it speaks of what we've been doing here for almost 18 years, and this is just a start. We're still in 2020. This is what the beginning. This is February 2026. You know, and it's just the beginning, guys, and that's what makes me so excited. It's barely February. Two of the speakers of the largest places, the largest companies in the world, the first Zygomatic in Straumann's history in Mexico here. An app,
Coming.
It's coming.
and this is just stuff that we can release right now. Like I just can't wait
I'm very excited.
to tell you guys what's next. I don't know if you guys can hear the excitement in my voice, but you guys should be just as excited because what's coming out of Supreme and how excited my voice is, it's the excitement that we're going to do in your smile when you come in and how excited you're going to be to show the world that smile and those results with the AI generated smile or with your final work here at Supreme Dental. So guys, thank you so much for being here today. This has been part of Supreme Dental Podcast Studio, powered by Supreme Dental. And just like George's hat, which is Supreme Dental Podcast, keep on smiling.
Supreme Dental. This the pod. Speaking facts. Trying to teach. Talking health. Talking teeth. Supreme Dental. Supreme Dental. Supreme Dental. This the podcast.